Hey there speedsters, welcome to our turbocharged laboratory. Today we're shifting gears into overdrive and we're gonna be inspired by the high octane world of Initial D. That's right, we're making some Eurobeat using FL Studio and Serum so that we can go racing down through Akina Mountain. So let's get our heart racing faster than Takumi's AE86 and get started with this tutorial. So let's get started with the bass, which is our fundamental. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be using Hira Analog Presets, which is our latest release. So you can check it out in the link down in the description. So I have this bass slap here. It sounds something like this. And what I'm doing with the bass here is that I'm just going up and down in the octaves following the chord progression. So it's really simple. It's just like this. Of course, there's some sidechain happening here on the bass, so we have a sidechain channel here, which is just some very basic sidechain. After that, we have some really nice chords here, and we're using the pad J60, which is a pad inspired by the Juno, the Roland Juno. This sounds something like this. Really awesome stuff. Next we have here this other chord progression here, and this one is really awesome. So I'm using the Keys Denbo preset here. And to be able to create that fast moving ARP using just chords, I go here into the wrapper settings, I go here into the miscellaneous functions, and I enable the arpeggiator inside of FL Studio, and I set it to up and down or the bounce mode. I set a very fast time, so I have it here on 0/12, and I have a range of 1. If I change the range, it changes how it sounds. Which that might also work really well, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Now we have the drums here. At the drum kit, I'm using the stock FPC 909 drums here. I'm creating a really fast movement drum beat here, sort of like a 4 on the floor house beat here with the 160 BPM, so it sounds really fast, really energetic. And then the part that you guys have all been waiting for, the actual meat and potatoes of the Eurobeat track. And this single patch here is doing two things. So we have our chord stabs and we have an ARP happening simultaneously. So we have here the same chord progression that we had on our pad, just chopped up. So we have here, so you have that up and down movement of the chords here. And so while the chords happen, we also have this ARP going up and down in random ways. And this is just basically using the notes inside the chord progression. So as you can see, it goes down, it goes up and down in the bounce, it goes down, up. So it's following that bouncy sort of pattern here, as you guys can see. And then we have an extra synth layer here, which adds a second ARP and it adds some nice little melodies here. And it's using this really awesome lead from Hira that you can get by using the link down in the description. It sounds really wide, it sounds really thick, and everything layered together sounds something like this. And that's how you can turbocharge your Eurobeat track so you can have some really wordy drifting techniques. I hope you guys learned something new with this tutorial. If you're itching to get the sounds that fuel today's journey, don't forget to check out Hira, which is linked down in the description below. It has some really electrifying leads, pads, basses. It has everything you need to take your music to the next level. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and remember, in the music production world, you're always in the driver's seat. Until next time, and keep your engines running and pumping. This was Rafael from Black Lotus Audio. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.